It's our off-air pod show. It's our off-air pod show. It's our off-air pod show. It's our off-air pod show.
Yeah, it is. Hi, I'm Liam. Ben.
Hello there, no business.
Belle.
Hello, no beers, but reserve the right.
Andy is on holiday at the time of recording. Tina.
Howdy, no biz.
Skid.
Present NBRR.
Oh, wonderful. And Jack.
Present sans biznos.
Just letting it be known, I didn't reserve the right, but I no longer need to reserve the right. I've just transcended that.
Yeah, he's a trendsetter because now everyone else is like, you're like... Yeah.
Look at Liam. Just whatever Ben says, Liam goes,
He
yes.
agrees. No, he
Yes,
agrees.
good sir.
I have transcended
Dude,
it.
I don't reserve the right. I either flag business or I don't. I don't reserve the right. I either come
see
knowing
you
what I
as
want
the
to speak
host.
about, or I
That's
just
how
vibe
it
it.
Well, so what Liam's making a good point is you're saying he's copying me, but really you're copying me because I was the one that started reserving the right.
No, you put in a rule and said if you have to reserve the right, and if
Yeah.
you don't reserve the right, then you have to do a
Then-
trick to have business.
Yes.
Or some shit
And then
like that.
absolutely. And now I'm changing the rule book and saying I no longer have to reserve
And,
the right.
and I'd imagine you feel pretty stupid right about now that the rules have changed so many times and you're playing catch up, whereas I've just been playing my own game over here. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, this is an exciting one because this is the Brownlow of Brownlows, so people would know, and you've probably seen that. It's fun to play along with the pictures in the Ben Lim Bell Alpha Squad on Facebook. Please join our secret group if you haven't. When I was away the other week, the geography one, I was like sort of doing it by mind. I was trying to imagine the thing, and then I saw it after the fact, and it was like definitely a lot better when I could play along with that.
Yep.
Did
picture.
you hear our guesses for what you would have
Oh
done?
yeah, dead right. Like literally, the June and Oasis. I was like,
Because we said June and Oasis was 1 and 2, maybe.
I wasn't
2 or 3.
looking at the image at the time.
Yeah, right.
So
But when,
I
when you
heard-
saw it though, what would have been your third pick? Do you know?
Oh, I didn't look at it long enough to.
Yeah,
I was more just getting the. I remember you saying, "Oh, I want to be there," and then I looked at that. and I was like, "Yeah, I get that because it has like every landscape. You know, that would be cool to live there."
It has been almost 2 weeks since we've more than 2 weeks since we've done a Brownlow. Because if you don't remember that, go listen back to the 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah,
Brownlow.
cool. Yeah,
It is currently Friday.
Yep, and let's get into the Brownlow of Brownlows.
We've had roofs and eggs, hats with the fur, berries and hogs with the fur. Okay, it's time. On Wednesdays we do the Brownlow, low.
Still getting the day wrong. It is Friday. Usually we do it on a Tuesday, so this is every 10th Brownlow, or usually every 10. We've kind of jumped the shark a little early on the last one. But for each 10 Brownlows we do, we will coddle up the winners and vote on those to go into the end of the year bracket or end of the whenever Andy decides bracket to go into the best thing. So
whatever wins today will be the finalists at the end of the year.
yeah,
Wow.
whatever wins from today, from the first 9 Brownlows, will be whenever Andy decides.
So yeah, we'll end up
bracket's
with
ending.
like 4 things or
Yeah,
whatever. at the
so
end of the year.
I would go through the winners of the first 9 Brownlows. We've got top left cheese and bacon shapes in the Brownlow of Shapes, the Giant Forest Hog in the Brownlow of Pigs or Hogs, the Fez in the Brownlow of Hats, the Strawberry in the Brownlow of Berries, the Coffee Bean in the Brownlow of Nuts, controversial, South Australia in the Brownlow of States, Green Eyes in the Brownlow of Eyes, Poached Eggs in the Brownlow of Eggs, and the Skillion and Ling-To Roof in the Brownlow of Roofs.
It's a good group of
It
things.
is a highlighted.
But no volcano.
No, because that's going to go in the next bracket.
Right.
I like 9 is a satisfying
That's about
number of
enough.
things to look
It
at.
looks
Fits
good
in
on
the
a grid. Yeah.
It was originally going to be 8, and I had the title in the middle. We'll post this on the Ben Lehman Bell Alpha Squad on
Now-
Facebook, as Liam said.
The other thing is, obviously, Andy's away at the time of recording, which seems cool because this is kind of his brainchild.
yeah.
You know, Jack's more like tennis, that's his
Yeah.
one. But yeah, doing a great job. I assume you put this together.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, that's
For
excellent.
Andy.
So, does any?
I know mine.
I know mine.
Yeah,
too.
I know
Is
mine.
everyone
Yeah,
sort of-
I haven't thought about it. Can you just pause?
So wait, we're doing a 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, 3, 2,
okay.
1, yeah.
Oh yeah, not bad.
I've just got to. I'm taking notes on the votes.
I actually really like the music. Hearing, I never actually heard the music before. That the thinking music time.
Yeah,
yeah.
I change it up.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
Remember Jason Lauren when he used to censor with the dial-up sound effect instead of the beat?
That was my next one. For this one, I was going to use the dial-up
The
sound.
dial-up sound effect.
custody.
It's been a long day.
Oh, Tina. It's going to get longer.
I think it's a Red Bull day today, Scud.
Oh, no, actually, I'm 2 coffees max per day now. I used to
had
have
a
like
coffee.
6 or 7 when I was on breakfast, but
Oh,
don't need them anymore.
That's just, oh my God.
Don't need them anymore. I used to chain coffee like from the minute I woke up till the end of the show, but
Nah, it's
not
bad.
I've got
anymore.
mine. Sorry if you were waiting on me.
What got you off coffee?
Not getting up at 3:30.
So you don't have any at all now?
I have 2
He's got one
max.
right there.
Normally 1 a day.
I have 2 max as well.
Yeah, this is my second and last for the day.
Yeah, 2
God bless
max.
you.
I'm
All
ready
right.
to go. Sorry, guys.
And we're back.
All right. So, who's going to start with the
Is
votes?
it normally the wheel that does it? I'm happy to go first.
Oh,
Though.
yeah,
Andy's not
sorry.
here.
Oh,
Let's just
I'll go
around.
I'll
we got to
go.
keep track. Hang on, who's keeping track?
I've said that I'm keeping
You're
track.
keeping track,
Yeah.
or we'll just-
I'll go first, then we'll
course you
go
will.
to my right, because then it'll
Yeah.
end up on Jack.
Yep.
Nice, nice.
I'm going to go 1 vote to the Fez, because it's a fun hat that I think of makes me think of Aladdin, one of my favorite movies.
And Doctor Who. You don't
Yeah,
watch
I
Doctor
watch
Who.
Doctor Who,
Great.
Yeah, I think of the little monkey in Aladdin that wears it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to go 2 votes. Apu. Yep. I'm going to go 2 votes to the cheese and bacon shapes, the best flavour of shapes. And I'm going to go 3 votes to the Giant Forest Hog.
Wow.
The fact that cheese and bacon shapes are a runner for the Brownlow of Things is an absolute travesty,
Oh,
by
come
the
on.
way.
That was their first Brownlow, and
I
it
know.
seems
It
to be
was.
the most divisive, apart
Yeah,
from maybe
definitely.
coffee.
Yeah,
Horrible
shapes.
choices.
Because everyone likes a different flavour, I feel like. Everything else is like pretty, like...
Well, no, because cheese and bacon was decided to be
At
the
least
best.
shapes cheese and bacon are a type of shapes, unlike coffee, which is
Yeah.
not
the
enough.
nut thing is... There's a couple things in there that I'm really angry
Sorry,
about.
Scott.
Yeah, no, look, I am angry about the coffee bean winning the nuts, but that is my 1 vote for the coffee bean. 2 votes for South Australia, and of course 3 votes for the Giant Forest Hog.
I'll be giving 1 vote to South Australia because it has won my heart. 2 votes to the coffee bean because I love coffee.
Whoa.
And 3 votes to the Giant Forest Hog.
Running away with it.
I'm annoyed that the coffee bean has got too much love already.
Yeah.
The coffee nut.
The coffee nut. So 1 vote for the Fez, similar to Ben. I like it in Apu, on Apu, and Doctor Who. 2 votes for the... 2 votes for the strawberry, because that's the best. And 3 votes for the cheese and bacon shapes, because that is the best flavour of shapes.
I feel bad. I had a vote myself for the Fez, but it seems to be getting a lot of mentions, but only single votes, but that's okay. 2 votes for the Giant Forest Hog.
Whoa.
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
to the Forest Hog.
My favourite hogs. And 3 votes to ye old faithful South Australia. SA great.
I'm going to wait to reveal any standings.
Yep, I think that's fair.
I'm just going to do my votes. 1 vote to the Fairs. Love affairs. Well done.
Pick up
Gazina.
a lot of
I think whilst
One's in the chat for the
it's
Fez.
definitely a crowd favourite for the Fairs.
Yeah.
I'm going to give 2 votes to the Skillion and Lean-To
Hey!
Roof. I
Yeah.
love a good roof,
Good,
and
yeah,
I think that was my favourite. And 3, you can't go past how striking the green eyes are for 3 votes.
Whoa.
Did everything bar poached eggs poll votes
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Hang on, give me a
And there's nothing wrong with poached egg.
No, honestly, the best way to
Yeah.
have eggs, as we previously agreed on. But yeah, just didn't.
Wow.
Poached eggs was up there though with one of the weaker ones we did because of the graphic that Andy got.
Yeah.
Remember, it didn't have all the eggs
I
on
think
it.
he must have had a busy week.
He had a busy day that day, particularly, I think, and I think he knew that it wasn't his best
he
one.
there was a lot of eggs missing.
Sorry, I'm just calculating.
Yeah, go
Like
on.
there was
I'm not
like
as big
eggs
as Andy.
Benedict, chili scrambled, like
Yeah.
Curried eggs.
We were all,
Yeah.
we were all saying like Easter eggs.
Yeah,
and-
no,
And like,
no, no,
yeah. And like, given they're all like fairly modern takes on eggs, some of the ones I previously mentioned there,
Yeah.
but like still, you're seeing it on every menu now. So-
All right. Do you want to go through the standings from
do it.
lowest to
Yes.
highest?
Let me know
So-
when we reach podium.
All right. So, unfortunately, the poached eggs received 0 points, nil point. Oh. And then equally on 2 votes each are the strawberry and the Skillion and Lean-To Roof. Well done. God bless you. 3 votes each go to the coffee bean / nut and green eyes. Now, we are technically at the podium. Equal bronze on 4 votes apiece is the Fez and South Australia. Coming in at a very respectable second, I think we all know where this is going. The cheese and bacon shape on 5 votes, meaning the Giant Forest Hog takes it out with 11 votes. It is our first ever finalist in the Brownlow of Things.
Wow. The Giant Forest Hog. I mean, who saw that coming?
Did you say strawberry?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Equal to the Skillion and Lean-to, I believe.
Yeah, both with 2 votes, both with a 2-pointer.
Oh, very good.
Why?
I think the cream is rising to the top
Oh,
on this one.
absolutely. Yeah.
I'll be excited to see the Giant Forest Hog again
Also,
in
just
December.
obviously, it goes without saying that the Giant Forest Hog elements of that in the cheese and bacon shapes. So it's the piggery has really risen to the top. You said the cream rises. Yeah, it's certainly the pork that has sort of got to the top end.
Horrendous.
Belle, it's true. It's not. I mean, yeah.
Imagine if we got this segment sponsored by Australian pork.
Get some pork on your fork.
And the Fez is a famously Turkish hat from Turkey, which is another meat.
Which could we actually do? That would really rile Belle up. Could we do like Brownlow best cuts of?
We did that.
I won't-
That was
I
an
won't
original
ever.
one. Where we took the
Andy
meat
did
list.
that originally as a joke.
It was.
He was like, "Oh, should I do this?" I think
And
he
it
showed
was
it to
so
me and
Belle.
Jack.
I vividly
Oh,
remember it.
right.
Belle went out to take a phone call, and then when he came back, she came back in. We were in the middle of the meat list.
Yeah,
And it was
and Andy said,
wild.
"Should I do this or would Belle have a meltdown?" And I think we thought it was really funny, but he didn't do it.
And it's also one of these things. It's like everyone. Like, you're just being dumb if you're picking not the best cut. Everyone knows what the best cut is, really. Well, like, everyone
Well,
knows.
Can we
subjective.
try and now put
It's
this in this episode?
It's subjective, right?
We are not
Yeah,
having
but
this
like, there's
conversation.
definitely more premium. Like, a rump is probably not going to win over like a ribeye cut.
Yeah, but what if you
know?
threw in like something super versatile like mince?
To be fair,
Yeah, but is mince a cut? That's
Okay.
just a way of.
It's
Is
a
it?
cut. Yeah, absolutely.
well, it's
a
all
cut.
about preparation.
Yeah.
Isn't it? That's
Yeah.
the whole shit.
But like on the traditional, you see the chart with the cow with all the.
Yeah, because normally the mince is like a lot of the offcuts get put into the mince
But does it normally say mince? Because normally it's like.
Okay, we have
T-bone,
things
sort
to
of-
do.
on a traditional
actually,
chart.
We
Can
have
I
a lot
just
to
say-
do,
So-
and
sorry, Belle,
we're
what's
not
your
doing
favourite
this.
cut?
We're not doing this.
Let's wrap it up.
Can I just say, back to normal programming after a Sunday True Crime Pod this weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then we'll be back live for Late Drive. Bye, Mum.
See you, Mum. Jack's mum.